The general context of this comment doesn't really matter, so don't even bother going back to look at the argument because it's mind-numbingly dumb. But I wanted to use this as a moment to explain something, right? A policy that benefits women incidentally is not necessarily a pro-woman policy. Now, this is pretty complicated, so I'm going to try to simplify this down into a thought experiment. Okay, say that a government leader says, we need more workers, so we are going to roll back restrictions on women in the workplace, right? That is not a pro-woman policy. It incidentally benefits women, but it's not being done because they view women as human beings. It's not feminist. It's not pro-woman. It is pro-economy, right? They need more workers, so they are going to allow women to work in the workplace. So under the circumstances of that moment in time, it benefits women. But again, it's not benefiting women because someone in government looked at women and said, you know what? They're humans too, and they deserve equal rights. They looked at women and said, that is a pool of workers that we can use, so we're going to allow them to have rights to work. The motivation behind the law is not that women are human beings and deserve equal rights. The motivation is, how does this benefit the country? How does this benefit the economy, right? So you can turn that around and end up using that exact same motivation to restrict women's rights. To say, well, we're going to need more workers in the future, so why don't we get rid of women's bodily autonomy? If the motivation behind a law is not, women are people too and deserve to have equal rights and bodily autonomy, then guess what? That incidental benefit to women can be lost very quickly if people decide that women having rights is no longer beneficial to the overall government or economy. Civil rights and equality should not be incidental benefits of a law. They should be the entire point of the law, because otherwise they're not permanent. They're only there until they stop benefiting the people in power.